What's up, y'all? Once again, I done modified the Wristmax yet again, right? So in an earlier video I did some time back, you can go search if you want to, the Wristmax, the first version with the two straps, but I took that portion out of it because my fingers always jam into that as I made my, wrist flexing motion. So then I took that out, put that handle on this bracket over here. But now I think, you know what? As I kept using it, it would never get around my hand. So this time I just said, F it, took the whole strap off. And you see this, so now I'm putting the strap in this slot here, right? You can put it anywhere you want to. I actually want to put it there. So I'm gonna do this. And you can put it anywhere you want to, but I just decided to do it this way because I just want it to be different. I want it to really support, my wrist and hand and everything. So once I do this, so I want it right below my door knocking knuckles. So once I do that, I'm gonna put it all the way underneath, as you can see here. And so just like that. So now if you look at it, the Wristmax label's underneath the handle, but now I feel nice and tight and snug right there. So now when I go ahead and put this through this bracket, I can go through this hole, I can go through that hole or this one. Now, the closer you are to your hand, the easier it will be. The further you are will be more difficult and it relies more on your finger pressure. So if I were to, you can bear with me right here and use this right here. If I put this thing right here, obviously I like the feel of it. And more difficult as you go here, this hole right there, if it can fit. Now all of a sudden you're relying on more finger pressure. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this tutorial right quick. Hope you guys will bear with me right when I do this, okay? So, like I said, I've been messing with this thing for a while now because the one thing I don't have is the second version. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it through here so it's more finger pressure. And I'll go ahead and tell you what it's like, okay? The second version of this Wristmax has a little bit more of a, not so much of a curve, but more like that for those that do have that. So I'm gonna go ahead and spin this right quick. So now, I'm just gonna go ahead and insert my hand here, right? Like I said, just below my door knocking knuckles. Okay, now I'm good. I'm good to go here. Sorry about the light in the background, but I'm good to go here. So now I can just go ahead and just really just crank on that. And what I feel right here is this light's bothering you, huh? What I really fear is the finger pressure right here. So as I go ahead and cut down, I really feel the finger pressure, Now, I'm gonna go ahead and take this out. We're gonna go from here to the last hole, which would be the first hole closest to the hand. And we're gonna go ahead and do that. I apologize, the way I got this video, the light's right there in the way, so I apologize for that. So now I'm gonna take this thing off, put it to the closest portion of the hand, right? And that's why I like these handles, because it has the 3 holes. You can get different variations of it. So now, when I put my hand through this, again, just right below the door knocking knuckles, as you can see right here, right below the door knocking knuckles, and you see the hole right there, I'm at the closest one. Middle is good, the one on the outside is more difficult. So, the one on the outside is more for finger. So now, once I got this in here, different feeling, I have more control of it. And I got more control of the cup, which means you can probably use more weight, right? As I do this. Whereas once you get to this portion, now we're thinking, okay, it's more finger pressure. You may have to lighten the load, but everybody's different. So that's the only reason why I want to do this, because now when I take this strap, took the whole thing apart, and I'm just messing with stuff. And I kind of like the feeling of that. So the whole purpose was to go ahead and take this whole thing out. As you can see, I wrapped it around this little section right there and put it through there because I wanted my hand all the way in here, right? Once again, below my door knocking knuckles, because then I feel more supported right there and I can really focus in on that. Just something I just thought I'd do. I like the way it feels. I might continue it that way. So not saying you got to do it, but that's just another way of, I won't say reinventing the wheel, but just kind of redoing this Wristmax, so to speak. So there you go. Enjoy your day.